We started off by going to the airport to catch our flight. It took around 24 hours before we finally reached the destination of Beijing, China. Once we arrived, we were pretty tired, so we took the day off. The next day, we immediately started our tour by hopping into the tour bus and started cruising around. We got a little bike ride in a small neighborhood and we got to see how people live there. It seemed pretty peaceful and relaxing. Even these dogs seemed pretty happy. I also got the chance to visit the ancient king's palace and its summer palace, which is pretty much two giant fields in two different locations. Hey, what's up? We're next to this dragon. What, the mother? It's a lion. It's not a dragon. It's a lion. Yeah, that was a lion.
These are the toilets. They're holes. Very interesting.
Things are pretty different in China. There's a lot of traffic. I learned that there was so many cars in China that the last number on their car plate is the day they can't use their car. It was fun seeing cool architectures I only saw on TV, and seeing how some people made a living in their own artistic ways. I was so excited when I saw Beijing's Nest. That's where they had the Olympics in 2008. There was also this 7-star hotel in the shape of a dragon. That's the second one in the world. The other one is in Dubai. Yo, what's up guys? We're now at the Great Wall of China. Every single stair is a challenge. Look at how high this is. Look at how high this is. Oh my god, that's so scary. Oh man, this is so scary. Wanna know how far I climbed? Way up to the tower on the top of this picture. Impressed, huh? So we continued traveling around. The next stop was the city of Nanjing. We traveled for 5 more cities. To be honest, I was pretty lost most of the time. I just followed my parents. Oh, here's my first feet massage. Irrelevant, but was really good. Boy, was this a scary part. Stands selling seahorses to eat, bugs brochettes, scorpions, ugh. Don't worry, I didn't eat none of it. Was way too scared. From what I saw, I think there's more bikes than cars here. We also got to see a lot of shows on this trip, including this horse show, and this stunt show, and this stunt show, and this other stunt show, and finally, this other stunt show. The talent over there were really impressive. I was really blown away by it. One thing I didn't know that's really popular in China are boats. We rode on smaller to bigger ones just to do some sightseeing and to get around the neighborhood. Some neighborhoods like this one were really poor. There's no showers nor toilets. It really gave me another perspective of life. I also saw for the first time the pretty impressive nightlife of Shanghai. There was a lot of shining buildings. We also took the subway to travel around. They have a pretty cool system where you put a coin to get in the subway. And once you arrive at the destination, you put the coin back in the machine and they get recycled. And the amount of money you're paying for your ticket depends on how far you're gonna go. After this trip, I think I can conclude that the cutest dogs are in China. Surprisingly, most of the dogs I've seen were homeless. It was pretty sad. But at least some of them had friends to keep them company. Oh yeah, and there was this dog that was sleeping. I didn't really want to show you guys a dead dog, so I tried to wake him up. And it tried to attack me. But don't worry, I stayed there like a man. Just kidding, I ran for my life. Random, but here's a homeless duck. For the last week of this trip, we arrived at the final destination. That is my daddy's hometown, the city of Hong Kong. I'm not gonna lie, I felt the last week was pretty rough. The temperature was really hot and humid. We lived at my dad's friend's house, and when he said his roof was a little more petite, I didn't really think it was this small, but it wasn't that bad. At least it had all the essentials. To go to the washroom and the shower, you had to go to the backyard in this little cabin. I think the thing that scared me the most is seeing all the bugs. There were a lot of mosquitoes and spiders, and bugs I've never seen before, like cockroaches. They're really big. Oh yeah, and we made a new friend. Yeah, there's also lizards. In Hong Kong, we mostly went shopping and eating. I also did my first ever meet and greet and met some awesome fans that I won't forget. I didn't really get the chance to record that because, to be honest, I was pretty nervous. And yeah, from there we took a 17-hour flight back to my hometown and here I am. I hope you found that video pretty interesting. Anyhow, during my last video, I asked you guys to make a video response teaching me a word or a sentence in a different language. I received so many great video responses and I didn't know how to pick, so I flipped a coin. And today we're gonna learn Taiwanese.
Hi Jeffrey, I'm Sean.
Hey Sean.
In Taiwanese, thank you is dosha li.
Dosha li.
Or you can just say dosha, that means thanks.
Dosha.
Dosha li. Dosha li. Dosha.
Dosha. Oh. Well, thank you, Sean, for teaching me Taiwanese. Anyways, keep on sending me these video responses teaching me a new word or sentence in another language, and I'll try to learn a new one in my next new videos. And I want to say Dosha li to everybody for watching this video. This is Jeffrey Fever, and I'm pressing the record button now. Peace!